Hello? Hello? Is it? Oh, we are lit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. YouTube back at it. Where's my, I got a stream pulled up somewhere. There we go. There we go. Do we have the x-ray stats yet? Let's get this sent out to everyone. Hold on. It's not like, I guess I can't, can I refresh this? Connect stream software to go live. All right, I guess we're good. I guess we're vibing. This is our first time doing it on actual Streamlabs. So we'll see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen, back on. Hold on, let's. Can I move the. Hopefully that didn't just absolutely cook the audio. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get it sent out to everyone. Hold on. Get it in the Discord. Get it on Facebook. Get it on everything. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Chargers and the Steelers. A little Sunday night football action in a day where the games have been solid all day long. I mean, we've had some blowouts. My Seattle Seahawks put absolute belt to ass on the Arizona Cardinals. We all know how it is. We absolutely own the Arizona Cardinals. Like, what's new? You know what I mean? What is new? We own the Arizona Cardinals. Hopefully, Philly gets owned tomorrow. Yo, what is good, chat? What is good? We are locking in. We're just getting this posted everywhere. Send to the homies. You know? Someone got arrested in my hometown. Let's see who it was. Can we get the hold on. I can't, y'all know I can't do 5 things at once, bro. Can we get the predictions down in the comments? Like, are we rocking with the Chargers or are we rocking with the Steelers? Let's see who we're locked in with. Let's see. Okay. Go through all my. All right. We got Keenan Allen. We got Lad McConkey. I think, before I say who I think's winning, let's go see who I predicted before I get it all twisted up. Looking like an actual goofy goober. All right, we got the Chargers winning tonight, boys. I have the Chargers winning the division. It's been kind of a rough go the last few weeks, right? Joe Alt going out. Joe Alt going out is just, with him on the field and him off the field, it looks like 2 different teams. Ooh, and then Keenan Allen tonight can set the franchise record for receptions. That can be absolutely insane. DK and Rodgers about to go off. They could. We got any parlays going tonight, boys? We got any lays going tonight? I think I got one going. I'm getting it pulled up right now. We'll talk about it. This underdog. I have like 5 million apps on my phone. I think I got a DK touchdown on the lay. I'm not gonna lie. I think I got a DK tutty on the lay. Let me check on the baby. She's locked in for this football game, folks. She's locked in. We got DK with the tud. We got Gadsden with the tud. We got Aaron Rodgers over 2 tuds, and to lock it in, the final on the 4-leg banger. Lad McConkey, not with 50. Not with 60. Not with 70. Not with 80. Not with 90. But 100 yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think this game is going to be an absolute banger. I will say the Pittsburgh Steelers over the last 20 years absolutely own the LA Chargers. But with Jay Herbo and the boys in town, things can change. We got old man Aaron Rodgers looking to come out here and keep. Did they win last week? Hold on. Did the Steelers win last week? I was going to say keep the streak going, but something's telling me they lost. I can't remember. And we have kickoff moments away. We got Dicker, the kicker. Absolute legend. If you haven't seen the way he iced Oakland. And the kickoff is up and out of bounds. Yikes. What a way to start the game. And Dicker, the kicker, hurt? I couldn't tell if he was frustrated or just hurt. But that being said, the Steelers with old man MVP, legend, Aaron Rodgers is getting the ball off first. Pause. Getting the ball first. Do we need a Jonnu Smith appearance tonight? Do we need a Jonnu Smith banger? Audio check, boys. Audio check. How's it sounding right now? How's it sounding? We got Aaron Rodgers under center. One man in the backfield. It is a toss to Warren. And the play's blown dead. Flag on the play. Oh, false start. Yeah, tonight's going to be a movie. You okay, love bug? You okay, bug? Yeah, tonight's going to be a movie, boys. We got a flag first play. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. I want to take the headset off, but I'm not going to be able to hear. We got to get the hair back. There we go. The negativity surrounding the Mavs' slow start is wearing and troubling ownership per. Ooh, Mavs looking bad, chat. What is happening? Why are we not getting, like, what is happening? Turn off the ribbons at the end. What is happening? What ribbons? I am so confused. Chat, do we know what ribbons they're talking about? Anyways, still no play ran yet. We're about 5 minutes into this football game. We have Aaron Rodgers back in the shotgun, taking the motion man out. Taking the snap. It is a pass. He looks for his check down. He looks for Warren. He gets it to Warren. Warren takes it 5. Hit. Down. Jalen Warren with a 5-yard reception. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, something like that. We got Aaron Rodgers, 69% completion through 9 weeks of football, 212 yards per game, 17 touchdowns on 5 receptions. Not bad for an old man, if I do say so myself, that played on the Jets for the last few years. And we have a 2nd and 12. It was a loss of yards. I'm stupid. Oh, and then Aaron Rodgers zips it in for a gain of 6 to Calvin Austin. 3rd and manageable. We got a 3rd and manageable coming up. 3rd and 4. Show me the stats for Steelers on 3rd down. They got Peacock's not the one with X-ray stats. That sucks. That sucks. All right. We got the offense coming out. Aaron Rodgers looking calm, collected, and composed. We have Washington, the big tight end, in motion. Setting on the right side of the line. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. He drops back. He looks for Warren. He scrambles out of the pocket. He resets. He gets the ball to Calvin Austin, and Austin cannot complete the catch. That is a 3 and out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Chargers are going to take over after this punt. We have the Chargers showing a blitz on that play, multiple men at the line, 2 drop out. Calvin Austin just cannot create space off his man. Punt is out. Getting caught at the 12-yard line for a fair catch. The Chargers are going to be taking over deep in their territory. In a team in the Chargers who are just battered and beat up all year, the run game absolutely decimated. You're running with running back, 3 and 4 currently. You started the year with Najee Harris and Hampton, who are both on IR, one with an Achilles tear in Najee Harris, super unfortunate, and Hampton looking to slowly get ramped back up. Once they get Hampton back, it could turn this offense up again. An offense that is missing their starting left tackle and their starting right tackle. The offense is banged and beat up. And the Steelers showing blitz off the edge. Justin Herbert under center. He looks to hand the ball off to Vidal. Vidal puts the foot in the ground, and he gets a gain of 2. This is a massive, massive Steelers D-line that is going to pummel and beat up this Chargers O-line all night, led by the man, the myth, the legend, T.J. Watt. I'm assuming coming into his about, 10th year in the league, something like that. I feel like, what year did T.J. Watt get drafted? Justin Herbert takes the ball. He drops back. There's a man in his face. He gets it off to Trey Harris, who is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. 3rd down. The Steelers are sending heaters early. Trey Harris with one man to beat just couldn't get it done. Perfect form tackle. Beautiful from the Chargers defense. Jalen Ramsey, that's what he does, though. We have Justin Herbert back in the shotgun. We have a 4-man out, 4 men out wide. He takes a snap. It looks like there was an early start. No flag. Oh, and Godson lets the ball go straight through his hands. Was that Godson? That looked like a big man. I couldn't really see the number on that. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Good route. Good route. Ball just straight through his hands. Yeah, it's Godson, whatever it is. A play you desperately need for the Chargers that have struggled to move the ball without their starting tackles. Ooh, and the Steelers get nice pressure on the punter, but he gets it off in time to the opposite. Ooh, it's down at the 50. Short punt there, short punt. Little 33-yard punt. We have time to get some stats corrected right now. Get some stats corrected right here. Magical. Show me team stats. 11 yards. Ooh, Justin Herbert, -1 yard. Oh, we're getting an ad for Five Nights at Freddy's too. Anyone seen Five Nights at Freddy's 1? Is it worth it? Oh, God. Good watch or bad watch, boys? Jurassic World Rebirth. If you haven't watched that, it's a W. Personally, as a avid watcher of the Jurassic Park series. Midwatch, not good. Dang. I've never been into Five Nights at Freddy's, though. I can't lie. I've never been a big Five Nights at Freddy's like person. I did like to watch right when it first came out. I did like to watch what's his name that I used to watch play it all the time. One of the biggest YouTubers ever. Can't remember his name, but never really been into it. Do love scary stuff though. Some good horror movies. We got zeros on the board. Both teams have possessed the ball. Little fun fact. The Steelers are, let me get it pulled up. I got it somewhere. I think 11-20. Or no, hold on. Oh, I don't have it pulled up anymore. They are like mauling the Chargers in the last 20 years. They've won like 20 times to like 11 losses against the Steelers or against the Chargers. And the Steelers get favorable position on the field already across the 50-yard line after a terrible punt. Little 34-yard punt. Aaron Rodgers back in the shotgun. He takes the snap, little delayed handoff to Jaylen Warren, who gets a gain of 3. Jaylen Warren has been a pretty solid running back this season. If anyone has him in fantasy, he's done you pretty good. Dan Henley, Denzel Perryman, Cam Hart, bunch of dogs, Derwin James, bunch of dogs on the defensive side of the Chargers ball. Jesse Minter, defensive coordinator. Pretty solid defense. We got Aaron Rodgers in the backfield in the shotgun, along with Jaylen Warren, the check down king for Aaron Rodgers. He hands it off to Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren tries to find him a seam and gets a gain of 1 where he's absolutely blasted by Denzel Perryman of the defense. Running the ball with the loaded box is insane, especially when you got Perryman staring you down. You got 3 tackles in the middle. You got 2 guys on the outside. Perryman in the middle just staring you down. And he picks up Jaylen Warren and says, "No, sir." Now he's on the sideline. Must have taken it out of him. Got a little different personnel. It looks like they brought in a nickel corner. Aaron Rodgers again motioning his running back out, bringing him back in. You got Aaron Rodgers calling for the snap. 1 second left on the clock. He drops back. He has to scramble out. He gets rid of the ball. It's downfield. Oh, for DK Metcalf, and he cannot get to the ball in time. It was a wide open touchdown for the Steelers. Tui Poloe, 45 on the Chargers, had a free look at Aaron Rodgers, gets his hand around him, but the magic Aaron has had in his entire career breaks the sack and puts up an absolute dime to DK, who cannot track the ball down. Shout out my Seattle Seahawks for trading him. I mean, the Steelers special team coach has the biggest wad of bubble gum in his mouth I have ever seen. Ever. That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I am also beyond tired of these commercials, boys. And both offenses off to a very slow start. The defenses, I mean, you got to give the credit to them the way they are flying all over every part of the field. Not allowing the deep passes, not allowing anything over the middle, not allowing any of the runs. We knew this was going to be a defensive battle coming in seamlessly. Could be a battle For the top of the AFC, not saying whoever wins this is going to be at the top of the AFC, but it's going to give them a big chance to be towards the top of the AFC. The Steelers feeling disrespected that the Baltimore Ravens are still favored on a 3-win streak, though, to win the division. Then you have the Chargers, who are having to battle the Broncos, who are having to battle the Kansas City Chiefs to find a way to get a win, keep winning, and attempt to win this division. One of the best divisions in football, might I add. Chiefs, nasty. Chargers, nasty. Broncos, There's a lot of potential there in that division. If Broncos could get their offense going, it would be absolute diabolical. Let's talk about some other games that we have seen today. Not NFL penalties, NFL games. Speaking of ass, the Bills get absolutely mollywopped, mauled, destroyed, smacked by the Miami Dolphins. That division is wide open, and if you would have told me at the beginning of the year that the Patriots wouldn't win that division, I would absolutely believe you, because as I said going into the year, the Patriots, one of my most improved teams on the year. Broncos squeezing out a win against the Raiders. Division games this year have been so electric. It feels like they've all been closer no matter who it is. I'm talking Broncos, Raiders, Eagles, Giants. Just matchups that should be blowouts aren't blowouts. And then the Chargers get the kickoff and take it to the 32-yard line, 38-yard line. And just watching through this lineup of the Steelers defense, I mean, Derek Harmon, TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. You got Darius Slay. You got Jalen Ramsey, Kyle Duggar. This Steeler, Joey Porter Jr., they're just still going. This defense full of absolute demons as Justin Herbert in the shotgun takes the snap. He looks for a man downfield. He finds, and overthrows Ladd McConkey, who is going to be open for a massive gain of yards. He has Jalen Ramsey absolutely draped over him. Jalen Ramsey, just a timeless defender in this league. You got to love the way he plays football. And it was actually Eccles, who's, by the way, in the secondary played amazing for this Steelers team. We have an empty backfield for Jay Herbo and the boys. Herbert calls for the snap. 6 seconds left on the clock. You got a man in motion. He gets the ball. He drops back. He finds Quentin Johnson, who breaks a tackle and seamlessly gets the first down. Short. We have a third and less than a yard incoming. What are the Justin Herbert-led Chargers going to draw up now? Steelers probably sending pressure here. I would assume Jalen Ramsey is going to be rolling down and coming off on a blitz. Jalen Ramsey is rolled down. Oh, tush push. And the Steelers him up Justin Herbert and get the stop. That is a big defense to try to run the tush push against seamlessly. And when I tell you, just no doubt the Chargers didn't get the ball across. You could tell the way the Steelers just set up, that was a insane. That's not a bad spot. You have Harbaugh over here saying that's a bad spot. No. And the Chargers lining back up, going for the tush push again. And the defense comes out in the same look. Chargers trying to draw them off sides. Not going to happen. 13 seconds left on the clock. 11, 10. Are they going to run this? They do. Does Jay Herbo get across? Justin Herbert does pick up the first down. The Steelers were ready. But then again, I mean, the tush push, how many times can you stop it in a row? You know what I mean? Let's see who got rolled up on here. Someone got rolled up on here. 24. It looks like he gets his foot stepped on by one of the D linemen. Trying to see. He should be okay. It just looked like his foot got stepped on. He'll be okay. Chargers staying alive. If they would have not got that, that would have been a terrible position to be giving Aaron Rodgers and the boys the ball. 6 seconds left on the clock. Justin Herbert is under center, looking like it's going to be a run. It's a pitch to Vidal. Vidal looking for an open lane, and the Steelers just swarm the run again and again. The Chargers having problems with both their tackles out, finding run lanes against this Steelers defense. We'll update stats at every commercial break, chat. We'll update stats at every commercial break. Drop your predictions down in the comments. Who do we think's winning this game? We got Jay Herbo back under the shotgun. Vidal in the backfield. He gets the ball. He drops back. Steelers send pressure. He finds a man. It is big number 86 for a gain of 6. Gadsden has been such a massive, gem for the Chargers. Not only the Chargers, every fantasy team that has picked him up has thrived off of that. The plays this man can make, he has hands. Just check, the gloves are kind of crazy, right? He's just hauling in everything. The man, 22 years old, out of Syracuse, 5th round pick, way overperforming for a 5th round pick in a tight end. We love to see it. We have Ladd McConkey in motion, trying to see what the defense is. He cuts up the middle of the field. Justin Herbert looking for him. Oh, and he almost throws the pick to 24 of the Steelers defense. It hits his hands and falls out. 4th and 3 is the kicking unit going to come out for the LA Chargers. I'm going for it. Put me in, coach. I'm going for it. Oh, and Ladd McConkey just bottled up. This defense knew exactly what was coming. Still a great play by number 24 on the defense. If someone can tell me who that is. Is that Eccles? If that was Eccles, like I said, massive, massive player for the Steelers defense. Chargers get the punt again, get the ball off, looking like a way better punt than first time. Oh, they get a good bounce down to the 6. Can the Chargers defense clutch up? That has been the question over the last few weeks. On to another game we had this weekend, the Falcons and the Colts. The Colts really having a hard time against the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons, one of those teams, though, that they can just come out and they can pop the good teams one week and they can get blown out by the Panthers the next. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about giving the Bills absolute belt to ass, but the week before getting absolute throttled by the Carolina Panthers, losing 0-30. The Colts, we got to start having a serious conversation. Jonathan Taylor might be MVP this year. Jonathan Taylor might be MVP this year. I'm going to keep it so real with y'all. I got to pull up, hold on, we'll pull the stats up. See if we can get a little stats update right here. See if we can get a little stats update. Player stats. Aaron Rodgers still only has 11 yards. Jay Herbo with 14 passing. Y'all want to add some rushing and receiving? We got Warren. Oh, that's Aaron Rodgers. We got Vidal, 2 yards rushing. We got, and we'll have the leading receiver, QJ. With 9 receiving. Then we'll go over here to the Steelers, see what we're working with. We got Aaron Rodgers still with 11 yards. We got Warren with 5. And we got Calvin Austin with 8. All right, boys, the Chargers starting on the 6-yard line in their own territory. We have Aaron Rodgers under center. We got Washington in motion. It is a pitch to Warren. Warren tries to cut it upfield, and the Chargers defense swallows it up for a loss of 3. Nice. Big Caldwell in the backfield with the tackle. Right, baby girl. Big Caldwell in the back with the tackle. Turn the fan on. Getting a little hot in here. We got another run to the 9-yard line, gaining 4, but it is going to be a 3rd and probably 6. We got a 3rd and 6 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Caleb Johnson in the game getting some touches. Love to see that. Selected 83rd overall in the 2025 draft from Iowa. We have a 3rd and 7 for Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Gainwell comes in, their better receiving back. We have Aaron Rodgers back in the shotgun. Chargers looking like they're just going to rush 4. They're playing a little bit off towards the sticks. 3 seconds left on the clock. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. He drops back. There's a rusher in his face. He's dancing. He's sacked. He drops the ball in the end zone. That's a safety for the LA Chargers. The Chargers defense seamlessly getting it done. If y'all could have just seen what that left edge rusher did to this right tackle for the Steelers. I mean, went in, went out, came back in, pushed Aaron Rodgers back into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers had to spin around. Is that big Khalil Mack? Is that big Khalil Mack, ladies and gentlemen? Khalil Mack, inside, outside. Get back in the end zone, Aaron. I'm going to sack you. Oh, you dropped the ball. It was almost a touchdown. Yeah, I'll be streaming Eagles-Packers tomorrow. Mac attack with the sack, ladies. Is 3-2 a scoregami? Is 3-2 a scoregami? Someone look that up. It probably won't be. This probably happened before. There's no way 3-2 is a scoregami. Now 4-3, we might be looking at that here in a little bit. If you are just now tuning in, the Chargers catch a massive break on 3rd and 7. Khalil Mack throws the right tackle of the Steelers in an absolute blender and sacks Aaron Rodgers in the end zone. Could have been worse. He did fumble the ball and jump back on it, so it could have been for a touchdown. But this Chargers defense fighting for a battered and beat up offense. Now here comes the punt from the Steelers. Going back to the Chargers, who are going to get a chance to go down here and put something on the board on offense that could potentially go up and change the flow of this game. Oh, little solid return down to about the 35-yard line. 19 O-lineman combination through 9 weeks, the second most combinations in the NFL. Losing your starting tackles is insane. 17 pressures through week 9, 9 hits a game. 9 hits a game, second highest over the last 20 games in the NFL. Justin Herbert isn't a blender, but this man can make things happen on his legs. And then we have Vidal taking the ball, getting a gain of 2. Neither of these teams able to establish a run as of yet. It's selfie time, boys. We have Jay Herbo back in the shotgun. We have what looks like to be a 4-man rush. We have Vidal running out to what looks like what could have been a screen, but then he calls him back in. Herbo calling an audible. We have Vidal out to the right side. Herbo looking for his check down. He steps up. He's running. Gain of 4 for Jay Herbo. And another third and manageable incoming for Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers. Kyle Duggar and Jalen Ramsey might be one of the craziest safety combinations of all time. I mean, the way they are just stuffing this run is absolutely insane. This defense for the Steelers is looking ridiculous since they made that change. We have a false start on the left tackle of the Chargers. And that just that is what you cannot have happen. You know, the guy coming in that is seamlessly replacing Joe Alt, one of the best left tackles in the league. Third and 9. Herbo takes the drop back. He looks for Quentin Johnston, who drops the ball. 4th and 9 incoming. It is going to be another punt for the LA Chargers, who seamlessly can just not move the ball. Can just not get the ball moved downfield. That is a big blow for the LA Chargers, just not being able to move this ball at all. And if the defense is going to have to keep clutching up for them, I don't know if they're going to be able to sustain this level of play. One of my personal favorites to win the division, by the way. It is another good punt down to the 10, but they take this one out, looking to gain some more yards. Down to the 20-yard line go the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kendall Williamson. We have 3 minutes left and 11 seconds in the first quarter. It is a 3-2 game. Both of these defense coming out here and clutching up. Offense really not being able to get the ball going. We have a bunch of overthrows from Aaron Rodgers. We have a bunch of balls slipping through the hands of receivers for Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers. Neither of these offenses have really been able to get anything going as of yet, but the defenses are out here absolutely balling. The Chargers with a safety last drive from the Steelers. If they can keep getting pressure on Aaron Rodgers and just keep giving this LA Chargers team a chance to go out there and do something, I think great things can happen for this LA Chargers team. But you're going to have to beat teams like the Steelers. You're going to have to go out here and beat teams like the Chiefs. You're going to have to go out here and beat teams like the Broncos to really give your I mean, when I tell you the Chargers starting 3-0 against 3 division opponents was so massive for them coming down the line with so many people hurt, that is going to do nothing but benefit them in the end. Let me go check my it's time to check my basketball. My basketball fantasy league. I needed 30 from oh my lord. I needed 30 from Cade Cunningham, and he's not gonna get me that. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists. We are cooked. We are absolutely cooked. That sucks. I fumbled. Well, I put the best team I could out there. Hey, on to the next, boys. On to the next. Let's see what the parlay is looking like right now. Let's see what the parlay is locked in at. We had a DK touchdown. We have a DK touchdown, a Gadsden touchdown, Aaron Rodgers throwing 2 touchdowns, and then Ladd McConkey with 100 yards receiving. He's had 1 target this whole game. We might be cooked, boys. We might be putting in a halftime saving lay. Ooh, and when I tell you the Chargers got so lucky DK Metcalf didn't get to that ball. So lucky. Oh, I should probably update the scores, huh? I'm over here updating stats. I need to be updating the scores. There we go. We have Chargers 2, Steelers at 3. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap back in the shotgun. He finds a wide open DK Metcalf for a gain of 15 in traffic. Oh, and DK Metcalf's talking his shit to the defense. You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming. We had the Pittsburgh Steelers at the 40-yard line, handing it to Jalen Warren, who finds a crease and gets a gain of 3. Little 3-yard run, little 3-yard run. I need Ladd McConkey to do something, bro. I need Ladd McConkey to do something, bro. Aaron Rodgers finds a man downfield, a big shot to Big Washington on the offensive side of the ball for the Steelers. This man is about 7 foot tall with the hands of a dog wide receiver. 300 pounds of man. He just puts a little move to get wide open in the middle of the field between a safety, between a linebacker. Aaron Rodgers fits it into Darnell Washington. 300 pounds, 7 foot tall, 24 years old from Georgia. 3rd round pick in 2023. This man can block. This man can catch. This man can run. When you got Aaron Rodgers delivering you the prettiest passes in the league. And then we have a pitch to Jalen Warren, who finds a crease and gets a gain of 9 in our potential biggest rush of the day so far. If they can get Warren going, this game is going to bust wide open. Oh, they wanted him to play tackle. Okay. We have Aaron Rodgers under center again, looking like it could be another potential handoff to Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren, dear Lord. We have a timeout from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seamlessly didn't like the look they were getting from the defense. We're probably going to run it. Defense was stacking the line. Go ahead, use the timeout, readjust, reassess. Troy Polamalu in attendance, ladies and gentlemen. Some of y'all might not even be old enough to remember who Troy Polamalu is. We got Snoop Dogg in the house. Right, baby girl. We got Snoop Doggy Dogg in the house. We have Aaron Rodgers back under center. We have a man in motion, big number 81. Looking to see what the defense is in. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap, hands it off to Warren. Warren hits it with a little jump cut and gets the first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. First quarter officially coming to an end. A very long quarter. I feel like both teams got, almost 4 possessions apiece. Both teams just slugging it out early. And we are back to a commercial. We'll get back to what's been happening in the NFL over this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. That is basketball. All right. Let's get back up to the top. Lord, I do not care about the Detroit Lions. Show me all the games. I know y'all saw what the LA Rams did to 49ers, right? Oh. Rams put belt. My Seahawks put belt. We got Steelers. We got Lions put belt on Commanders. We had the Texans coming back and beating the Jags. Like, what the heck? The Texans coming back and beating the Jags. I mean, I kind of got the Texans Jags bet locked up right now. One of my homies, we bet over the last 3 years the Texans wouldn't make the Super Bowl. I just need them to get eliminated. That's all I need. I needed the Jags to go in there today. Trevor Lawrence is terrible. I've been a big Trevor Lawrence supporter this whole time. He is absolutely awful. Get him off the team. Next, we have the New York Giants getting beat by the Chicago Bears. Firm believer, CJ Stroud. Firm believer, Caleb Williams. Dog when it comes to quarterbacking on the gridiron. Do they lose that game if Jackson Dart doesn't go out with a concussion? Probably. The way Jackson Dart was running all over that offense, I could see that happening. The Bills smoked by the Dolphins. We love to see it. We love to see the Bills getting smoked by the Dolphins. The turnover king, Josh Allen, is back, and we love to see it. We had a 3-2 ball game at the end of the first quarter. Going into quarter number 2, the Steelers do have the ball. We got Dean A. Spanos, whoever the heck that is, getting shown on the camera, probably the owner of the Chargers. We have Aaron Rodgers dropping back, looking for his check down, finds his other check down, and Pat Freiermuth, who breaks a tackle and gets a gain of 10 down to the LA Chargers 20-yard line. Aaron Rodgers just going through his check downs, didn't see what he liked on the first one, looked over to his tight end for the tight end screenplay, essentially the little slip out by Pat Freiermuth, who is just amazing at what he does. He gets a little block. He looks back over, a little decoy play on the first check down, looks over, has a wide open Pat Freiermuth for a first down. Ooh, my bad. 2nd and 1. Looks like Jaylen Warren's going to get the ball here. No, Jaylen Warren is in motion. We have another man in the backfield. Oh, Jaylen Warren in motion again. It is a sweep play. 6-7. They hand it to Johnson. There is a flag on the play. Probably going to be illegal motion by the Steelers. Holding offense. Number 76. Troy Fatanu seamlessly backing up the Pittsburgh Steelers on what would have been a first down play. 76, 7-6, backwards, 6-7. What do we think? What do we think? Unc sent it. What does that mean? What does that crown mean? What does that crown mean, chat? I'm confused. It says, when you say Unc says it, it's put number, I don't know. We have Aaron Rodgers dropping back, looking for a man downfield. He finds a wide open Calvin Austin. Oh no, whoever the hell number 81 is. Jonnu Smith for the first down. Unc needs a nap. Does he hold on to this? I'm just XP farming. There we go. Ooh, Jonnu Smith. Did he catch that? They're gonna review. Hey, they're gonna review this catch for the next 35 minutes, boys. Hope y'all are locked in. Y'all know what sounds gas right now? My hair getting out of my mouth for one. Tell me some Panda Express doesn't sound fire right now. I'm your number one fan. Shout out, Good. Oh my God, they're challenging it. Alea. She's locked in, chat. Orange chicken. You get a little orange chicken. You get a little. Here's what you do. You go you get the 2 entree, right? You get the orange chicken. You get the bourbon chicken or the General Tso's chicken. Add a little. You get a little spice to it. Half chow mein, half fried rice. Woo! Even the baby's tired of this game. I know. Are you okay, baby girl? Are you bored? She might have to come up here and commentate the second half. Someone check the scoregami. Has 3-2 ever happened before? I feel like it might have happened earlier this year. I can't remember. I'd rather watch the 49ers. They suck, dude. They suck. They're so bad. The 49ers are such a bad football team. I think I mean I know they're sick as hell, by the way. They signed Mac Jones or they signed Brock Purdy to all that money where you could just plug in Mac Jones and get the same results. You know what I mean? You could just got Mac Jones for $1 million and just, you know, your team wouldn't be as decimated as it is right now. Look, boys, I'm winning currently a fantasy game. I could give y'all 20 tries apiece, and you just couldn't name my wide receiver 1 and 2. I could give everyone in the Discord 20 tries apiece. You would not be able to name my wide receiver 1 and 2. Luckily, had Jonathan Taylor. That is what was looking good. Had Jonathan Taylor. Now, the fact Aaron Rodgers is seamlessly hoeing me right now, I'm going to be sick if I lose. But I need an Aaron Rodgers tud here. I'm going to keep it so transparent with y'all. I need an Aaron Rodgers tud right here, right now, not to DK Metcalf. I feel like I'm playing DK Metcalf in some other league. We're getting the MVP chance. I'm assuming I'm missing something. Hush, Bills fan. Goob, you're a Bills fan? 3-2 hasn't ever happened. This is a scoregami? Let's go. How Michael Williams looking? Oh, no. Is that the dude whose Achilles actually exploded on the field? I need Pittsburgh to get 2 safeties, and I need the Chargers to get another safety and a field goal so the score can be 6-7. And here they go, the field goals. They absolutely shit down their pants in the red zone and miss the field goal. Score still 3-2. Ah! And here goes this here goes this coordinator chewing the biggest wad of bubble gum I've ever seen in my damn life. Josh Allen having a pickoff against Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones can't be leading the league in interceptions, can he? No, actually, I don't even know why I asked that. What's his name has to be who's leading the league in interceptions? It's got to be Tua turn the ball over, right? Y'all, look, I'm not even gonna look it up. Y'all stat check me right now. Tua Tagovailoa is leading the league in interceptions. Lord, it might be Sam Darnold after the BS he's been doing. Ooh, and a screen pass to Quentin Johnston, who, of course, can't make a man miss, but he does get a solid gain of 5, 2nd and 5 incoming. Chargers moving the ball a little bit in a little rough territory. Are they in rough territory? How long was that field goal? Let's see who I'm playing in this league right now. I need Lad McConkey to do something, bro. Lad, catch a ball. I need 100 yards from you, brother. You have 0. And we have Justin Herbert taking the snap, throwing another screen to Quentin Johnston. This offense is cooked. This Chargers offense is cooked. They just threw back-to-back screens, just switched sides of the field to the exact same person. Lord have mercy. They are saying just get some momentum going, and I guess that will get you. So you need to get some momentum going in the run game. You need to activate Hampton back off the dang IR. Vidal has run out of juice. We have a 1st and 10. Jay Herbo back in the shotgun. The Steelers defense is bugging the line. Jay Herbo takes a step back with the ball, throws an absolute nuke to Quentin Johnston, overthrows him, can't get his hand on the ball. Darius Slay with the lockup, with the clamps, with the seatbelt, bitch. I would hate to have Darius Slay clamping me up and then Jalen Ramsey over the top. That just seems disgusting. And now we have a 2nd and 10. We have a 2nd and 10. We got Vidal back in the backfield, Justin Herbert in the shotgun, handing it to Vidal on 2nd and 10, who makes the man miss and gets a gain of 10. The Chargers' longest run of the game. Now teams both have rushes for over 10 yards. Tell me there's not a flag on the field. Tell me. Oh, Darius Slay might. Okay, he might be okay. Maybe? I don't know. He's kind of just laying there. Trying to see what happened. Maybe just got the breath knocked out of him. Yeah, I think he just got the breath knocked out of him. Trying to get back to his feet. I guess got hit in the head by Kyle Duggar. James Pierre steps in. Kyle Duggar just over here all over the field. Big 29. Strong safety rolling down, laying some absolute boom. We have Vidal back in the backfield. Justin Herbert is under the center. We got a man in motion. It is a bunched up line for the Chargers. They fake the handoff to Vidal, find the check down man in Godson, who gets a gain of 5. The Chargers finally moving the ball. I mean, they've been looking for a spark on the offensive side all night. We are a quarter in. It is 2-3. Neither team seamlessly. Hunk's fall off is crazy. I'm just on YouTube, brother. They about to ban TikTok again on some low-key shit. Justin Herbert pitching the ball to number 12, whoever the hell number 12 is on the Chargers. Oh, and he gets absolutely uprooted and slammed on the ground. We still pull in 10K plus on TikTok lives. We're starting to build where the real money's at, chat. We're starting to build where the real money is at. We neglected it too long. We got 3rd and 2, handing the ball to Vidal, who finds a seam and gets it up to the 35-yard line. Chat, what's the go-to McDonald's order? I saw something the other day. A McChicken, double chicken, no mayo, add mac sauce, add cheese. Seemed pretty fire. We have Justin Herbert dropping back, man in his face, and he is sacked at the 30-yard line, loss of 5. We have a 3rd and short incoming. Ooh, Justin Herbert is limping around. Looks like he got rolled up on that ankle. Lord, and you just cannot block the edges of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are getting free reign all game. It is actually insane. We have a 2nd and 15. Justin Herbert looks for a man downfield. Finds Ladd McConkey with a gain of 16 on the play. Justin Herbert looking beat up. Did he just take a shot on this throw? No, he didn't take a shot. He's just looking winded. He's looking tired. He's looking like his ankle probably hurts. Justin Herbert looking grimacing after that play. But a massive catch for Ladd McConkey to get on the board. A little 16-yard reception. And the Chargers seamlessly in the red zone. Fake pitch to Vidal. Justin Herbert goes back across field, and Godson again with a massive drop that could have been a 6-point play. Godson looking like, the rookie 5th-round pick that he was right now. Or was he the 2nd-round pick? They've shown so many picks this game. And Jalen Ramsey just sees what's happening and immediately rolls down and, if he would have caught that ball, Ramsey would have laid the wood on him. We have Justin Herbert back in the shotgun looking to get a touchdown up on this board. Quentin Johnston by himself at the top of the screen. Justin Herbert drops back. He scans the field. He throws a moon ball, and Gadsden cannot track it down. Herbert takes a massive shot on the play, what we didn't see. Harbaugh is pissed. All that just to go clap Madison Beer cheeks after the game. Fuck this guy. Perfect life. Multi-millionaire baddie. Gets to play games every day. Nah, for real. Oh, they hit Justin Herbert low, who honestly got lucky because his knee looked like it could have been hyperextended right there. We have a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. The Steelers looking to send a rush. Justin Herbert with a clean pocket. Throws the ball. It is picked. Oh, never mind. And 29, Kyle Duggar cannot keep his hands on the ball. It is a 3-and-out for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are about to attempt to go up 5-3. Someone check the scoregami. Someone check the scoregami for 5-3. Do we have 2 scoregamis this game? Five three, boys. 5-3. We got us a ball. I need the Steelers to get a safety because I know as a fact there's never been a 5-5 game. And I need it to end 5-5. Tie. Literal history. Literal history. We got Aaron Rodgers up to 56 passing yards. We got Aaron Rodgers up to 56. We got Warren up to 21. Can you do something for me? My bad, chat. Age is showing a little bit. We got DK Metcalf taking over. Let's, at least. With 19 receiving yards. Not the best game for either of these offenses, but we knew this is kind of what this game was going to look like coming into it. And we got Jay Herbo, 51 passing. Not 151. Not 15. Oh my God, am I having a stroke? Am I stroking out? Vidal, 24 rushing. And then, are we still QJ? We are QJ with 17 receiving yards. In a 5-3 ball game, defenses have been hooping. I don't know, have the defenses been hooping? Or have the offenses just been kind of, how should I put this? Dog shit. All right, chat. Let me know how y'all's high school football team's records in this year. I don't care if you're graduated or not, whatever team, like school you went to. My team went 0-10. So there's that. We did when I was in high school. In fact, until my senior year, go 0-40. We did. And the Steelers get the ball with 7 minutes left trying to make something happen. Has there ever been a 6-5 game? Someone check the scoregami. Ooh, Justin Herbert, little ankle sprain. Gonna have to go in at half. Give him a little perky. Wrap it up. Give him a little perk. I mean, this man got 2 ankle wraps on. Dubbed story time, Unc. Let's hear it. Oh, and the team that went 0-40, in my high school, has a player in the NFL. If you don't know who John Franklin Myers is, defensive tackle on the Broncos, was on the Jets some prior years, and before that, was on the Super Bowl team of the Rams. Not the winning Super Bowl team, the one that went and played the Patriots, and he did sack Tom Brady in that Super Bowl. So big W. And the Chargers get a massive loss of yards. Is this a sack on Aaron Rodgers? I just saw a loss of yards. Ooh, yep. And they hem Aaron Rodgers up behind the line of scrimmage. And he takes a massive shot. Aaron Rodgers not moving like he used to, boys. Granted, he is 41 years old. We have a 3-5 game. Aaron Rodgers is in the shotgun. You have 3 out wide. He takes a step back. He hands it to Warren. Warren makes a man miss. He has one more man. He runs him over for a gain of 4. Baby Cam. She's hotting. Laying the leather. What a saying. All right, we have a 3rd and 8, a big down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have 4-5 out wide. I mean, you're about to see a tight end and a running back go out wide here. Little chip block from the running back. Aaron Rodgers with a nuke downfield. It has airtime. It is deflected by Big 46, Reed of the defense. That ball had some airtime on it, I'm not going to lie. And Aaron Rodgers just, I love how they zoom in on his face after every play. Just an insane play from a young quarterback. He watches his guy. He gets past him a little bit. He watches his eyes. He looks back. He tracks the ball down and tips the ball. Massive play from a young guy like that. And the Steelers send the punt downfield to the Chargers again with 5.5 minutes left. This game is dragging on. I will say that. We have 5:41 left on the clock. In a 5-3 ball game. Lord, another trade is complete in my fantasy football league. Y'all want to hear this? They've been doing terrible trades all day. We have Isaiah Pacheco, a 2nd-round pick, and a 3rd-round pick for Tej Johnson. What side wins, chap? Are you taking the side with Tej Johnson, or are you taking the side with Isaiah Pacheco and a 2nd-round and a 3rd-round pick? Oh, the baby. What's wrong with the baby? The little baby. I might go watch this Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. Someone said Megan Fox is playing Chica. Can anyone confirm that? Anyone can confirm that or not? Is anyone confirming that in the chat right now? Ooh, they gotta quit showing me food, bro. I'm so hungry. Chat, we might DoorDash some Canes. We might DoorDash some. So, is Cane sound gas? Steelers 2025, 5 wins, 3 losses, 14 takeaways. Snoop Dogg out here vibing. You remember when the Steelers and the Packers played in the Super Bowl? That happened, right? Or I'm tripping. I remember Snoop Dogg dropped a song and then. Ooh, Vidal finds a seam and gets another gain of 11. I think Jalen Ramsey moving to safety is a good play. Jalen Ramsey back there, Kyle Duggar, some big hitters. Quentin Johnston just shoves a man's face in the ground. A grown man, by the way, 26 years old, or number 26. He had a family. He had one until he just got absolutely embarrassed on primetime TV. They just packed up and left. We have a 2nd and 7 for the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert is in the backfield along with Vidal. Vidal goes out for a block, little chip. Herbert steps up, makes a jumping pass to Gadsden, who has not got. We might have to check Gadsden for sports betting. And there's a flag down on 75, holding 75 of the Chargers. Yep. 10-yard penalty. Just back it up. Back it up. Let's see how this looked. Yep, holding. Good call. They are attacking Justin Herbert's legs. It's actually sick work. They keep hitting this man in the legs. They're going to hoe themselves and get a flag on that eventually. We have Justin Herbert by himself in the backfield. Never mind, Vidal's back there. You have 3 out right. Vidal swings out right. He has 3 blockers in front of him. Oh, and a gain of, I'm going to say 10. 4 yards from a first down, though. Vidal is having a day right now. 3-5 ball game. Can't get more entertaining than this, can it? I will say the tackles for backup tackles of this Chargers team are doing decent. It's really the interior line getting absolutely mauled right now. We have Keenan Allen in motion. We have a blitz from the Steelers. Jay Herbo steps up and is sacked by big number 95, the rookie of the Pittsburgh Steelers. 4.5 sacks on the year. Big play from the Steelers, forcing the punt in a 3-5 ball game. We have 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Anything can happen. Steelers could go up here. Touchdown, field goal. Something has to happen. And big 95, Benton, the rookie, with the sack. Big play from the big man getting in the backfield. I might as well put the stats for the punters on the screen at this point. Oh, he just kicked a nuke down to the 22-yard line. Steelers take over with 3 minutes left. Steelers, if they lose tonight, it is not looking good for them in the division because the Ravens will be 1 game behind on a 3-game win streak off the big back of Lamarvelous Jackson. Ooh, they said someone need to bust one out. Hold on. They said someone need to bust one out. Someone need to bust one out. All right, we have the Chargers with the ball. Aaron Rodgers under center. We have Jonnu Smith in motion. 6 seconds left on the clock. Aaron Rodgers calling for an audible. The Chargers are mugging the line. 1 second left. He pitches it to Warren. Warren takes it off the edge and is swallowed up by 5 Chargers players. He did get a gain of 4. It was a tough gain of 4, though. We're seeing DK Metcalf, one-on-one, no safety help. DK Metcalf, 58 through 9 weeks, 58 receiving yards per game through 9 weeks. We have Aaron Rodgers back here in the backfield. Shotgun, takes the snap. O-line holds up. And Aaron Rodgers throws the pick to the defense of the Chargers. RJ Mickens with the interception. And Aaron Rodgers is pissed. This Chargers defense is putting on for this LA team. If the offense could just get rolling. I mean, this is a game where someone is coming out a fraud, right? The Chargers are either frauds or the Steelers are frauds. This is a massive game for both of these guys, especially moving forward. The Chargers battling for the division. The Steelers trying to keep the top of the division. You got Aaron Rodgers out here throwing picks. You got the Chargers not being able to move the ball. This is a gritty defensive game, and I know it's low scoring, but sometimes these games thrive off defense. The Chargers are going to go down here and score a touchdown now. We have Jay Herbo, 2 minutes, 9 seconds left on the clock, looking to get his team down there and get a touchdown going into half. He takes the ball. He hands it to Vidal. Vidal takes it up the middle and a gain of 9. The Chargers are getting the run going. They're getting the defense going. If they could just get the pass going, if they could get Gadsden to catch some of the passes he's been thrown, if they can get McConkey incorporated a little bit more, if they could get Keenan Allen going, they will run away with this ball game. Do we add the Mickens pick to the stats? What, girly? What, girly? Oh. All right, boys, dub pizza topping, go. Do we think, be honest, boys, could Jonathan Taylor win MVP this year? Could Jonathan Taylor go out here and win MVP this year? A year where there's really no quarterback showing out, doing anything spectacular we haven't seen in years before. Clearly, Josh Allen's not going to win it again. You know, Lamar Marvelous Jackson isn't going to win it again. I think you got to go out and finally give it to a running back or someone of a different position. Unless granted, let's look at Mac Jones' stats real quick. Not Mac Jones, Lord. Drake May. Drake May stats. 20 touch. I mean, no quarterback's doing anything spectacular this year. I think if Jonathan Taylor stays on this pace, you got to give Jonathan Taylor the MVP. And I really just don't know who could win the Super Bowl this year. No clue. I really think my Seahawks could go out there and compete for it. The Rams, obviously. I think the Bucks can go out there, get healthy, and compete for it. Part of me thinks the Eagles are going to get clapped like round one or something. Like something's just telling me this is just not their year. And the game has resumed. Justin Herbert takes a snap. Vidal off the edge, making another man miss, hitting a cut, and gets a first down on 2nd and 3. Chargers get the ball to start the second half, so this could be a massive, massive touchdown for the LA Chargers right here. My top 3 for the bowl are Colts, Pats, and Hawks. I do like what the Patriots are doing. I do not think they can make the Super Bowl. The Colts, I feel like the Colts is just one of those things like regular season's good to be shut. Quentin Johnston with some moves, getting a 5-yard gain. Is Danny Dimes going to thrive in the regular season like this? And you can say the same thing about my Hawks. Is Aaron Donald a guy who has had some terrible turnovers? Like our 2 losses are awful turnovers from Aaron Donald. Is that going to happen in playoffs? Is Danny Dimes going to perform to this level in playoffs? We have Gadsden with a massive catch down to the 20-yard line, gain of 3, 3rd and 1, 49 seconds left. Third and 1, and the Chargers are knocking on the door of busting it wide open against the Steelers. And we do have a timeout for the Chargers. Going to take another look at it. TJ Watt. Next gen stats, 0 pressures on 16 pass rush snaps. Myles Garrett at this point solidified, didn't know Aaron Donald plays for the Hawks. Did I say Aaron Donald? I meant Sam Darnold. Lord. Been a long day of football, boys. Long day of football. I wish he played for the Hawks. We low-key got our own Aaron Donald, though. Our defensive line is disgusting. DeMarcus Lawrence, 2 defensive touchdowns on the day? Who else doing that? Name another lineman doing that. Come on now. Big moment in the game, 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. They send Keenan Allen in motion. Crazy person to send in motion, by the way. He is on an island on the left side of the field. The Steelers send pressure. Oh, they hand it to Vidal, who gets the first down. That is a big first down for the Chargers. 38 seconds left. They're letting the clock run. Not really hustling back to the ball. Y'all don't want to go for a touchdown, maybe? 2 timeouts, not using one. They're going to huddle quickly to the ball. Jalen Ramsey. Kyle Duggar back there looking menacing. Oh, and a nearly costly throw to Keenan Allen. 16 seconds left on the clock. We have a 2nd and 10. All right, boys, 2nd and 10. We got Keenan Allen in motion again. 26 shadowing him over on the field. You have Keenan Allen and Jalen Ramsey matched up. Quentin Johnson with a one-on-one on the bottom. Oh, and we have Ladd McConkey with the touchdown up the middle. Kyle Duggar, who? Ladd McConkey. And by the way, I got it mixed up. It was Kyle Duggar who was going over to shadow Keenan Allen, and that was a touchdown on Jalen Ramsey's head top, boys. We got Ladd McConkey entering the game with a touchdown. Let's go ahead and get that stat updated. We got a Ladd McConkey sighting, ladies and gentlemen. And that is big Ladd McConkey with the tutty. Where is it? Update the yards. We're going to say 32 yards and a tud. There we go. There we go, boys. We got some touchdown action in the Chargers game. Big Ladd McConkey. That is going to be 12-3. Scoregami me. Someone check the scoregami. And I know I got Ladd in some league. What's wrong, baby girl? Ooh, and I got Ladd McConkey in the league. I needed a big touchdown in. There we go. There we go. What's wrong, love bug? Are you a sleepy baby? She's a sleepy baby, chat. We have Aaron Rodgers dropping back, looking for a man downfield. He has a clean pocket. He rolls out. He throws a bomb downfield. Ooh, almost intercepted. 4 seconds left on the clock. 1 second left. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to step up and heave it downfield on this. I mean, you don't have to. You can really just get out of here. I would just probably knee it down, go into the second half. I mean, you can make something happen, but what are the odds that something bad happens? You know what I mean? And the Chargers take a timeout. Very odd play, and they run it out of bounds. So that is the first half in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 3-12 ball game. The LA Chargers leading at the half. Really no one getting anything going until the very end of the second quarter for the LA Chargers. Pittsburgh Steelers looking stale on offense. This is a very defensive-driven game right now. Hold on, we will be right back, boys. All right. Matthew Stafford continues to dominate. All right, I'm going to keep it real with y'all right now. These are the best snack cakes of all time. What do we think, boys, about the Christmas trees? Best snack cakes? What do we even classify these as, you know? Do we need to update anything on the stats? Oh, no. Boys, do we make the Panda Express call? Do we make the Panda Express call? It might be time to make it. Let's go! The Grossi posse is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell y'all right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell y'all right now. If y'all's Packers don't go out there and put absolute belt to, you know what, of the Philadelphia Eagles, or of the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm going to be sick. What I need y'all to do, Grossi Posse, let me get your official prediction, score prediction for the Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. The Macho Man. I do love the sunglasses, boys. I do love the sunglasses. I hope everyone had an amazing day. of Sunday football and Sunday night football. You know, it's going a little, it's going a little right now. I love the defense we're seeing, though. Steelers need to show up. The Steelers need to do something. Both sides, both offenses are looking a little bland. I knew when the Chargers got the run going, things were going to flip around. I want to say shout out to everyone who is hitting the like, hitting the follow button currently. The Grossi Posse has always been amazing to me. As long as the Seahawks win, I'm happy. Can we do one thing real quick? Can I get the 12s in the chat from all my Seattle Seahawks fans right now? For the shoe, you know what I really want to hear? From all my Seahawks fans. I want to hear from everyone in the chat right now. Who is your squad? Let me know who y'all's teams are right now. Who you pulling for in this game? I assumed that we would get a banger between the Chargers and Steelers. I feel like this is a game that is going to really show us who the fraud in the AFC is right now. You know, Steelers really trying to stay at the top of the division. A loss here could be insane for them. The Chargers battered and beat up on the O-line. Desperately need a win. The Steelers desperately need a win. I am rocking with the LA Chargers because I said going into this year, the LA Chargers were going to be leading this division at the end of the year. Now we got the Denver Broncos. I know the Denver Broncos looking a little, good on defense. The offense not looking absolutely amazing. The Chargers, I feel like, are good on both sides of the ball. They just got to figure out what their tackle problems are. Shout out everyone in here right now. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Again, like I say all the time, I absolutely love the Grossi Posse. Y'all hit me with a raid about this time last year. We love it. And shout out everyone hitting that follow button right now. I'd be updating the recent sub thing, but I personally have to type that in. And we have got about 30 follows from this absolute 6-7. Can we get the 6-7s in the chat? That is my boy. That is my boy, Bro Chacho. Absolute dog. If y'all want to get in the Discord. I actually don't know if we have it. I mean, Bro Chacho, drop the Discord link in the chat. I don't have it on me right now, or I would drop it. Gritty is my spirit animal. Eagles fan here, but go Hawks. That's what I'm saying, baby. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Nice energy. I appreciate that. Who you pulling for this game? I'm going for the Chargers. Ravens and Bears won. Shout out the Bears. I said the Bears and the Patriots would be one of the most improved teams this year. I said they would both be the most improved teams this year. Obviously, the Colts came out of nowhere and are kind of ruining that right now. Have a great stream. I hope y'all have an absolute great rest of your night. Shout out everyone in here right now. Love the energy. Any Given Monday podcast. Thank you, Thomas. I'm spitting everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. Steelers need to show up. Grossi Posse raid. Chat. I love each and every one of you. Y'all are amazing. We all share a affinity for sports. We share a passion, a love for this game. If you love football, if you love basketball, if you love UFC, if you love any sport, you can, hit a ball, throw a ball, see a ball. My daughter down here going absolutely crazy right now. Y'all are amazing. How long have you been doing your channel, man? So I blew up. I wouldn't say blew up. I've been on probably 3-4 years now. I'm really locking back in on YouTube. I had a pretty big blow up on TikTok that I really didn't, build off of. So I really want to get back to YouTube. YouTube is really the long run for me. Love making videos, love talking about sports. So, and we know it's a long drive, ladies and gentlemen. But you got to embrace the drive because that's really the fun part. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out everyone. Here, let me do a little shout out to everyone following right now. Move this down. Yo, shout out Gritty 645, Clayton Sports Club, JD. Shout out Lori. Shout out Hero Vince. Shout out Hurricane Mike, Jordan Candle. Shout out Warrior, Great Packers Nest. Shout out Caro and shout out Thompson. Shout out everyone with the follows, man. Like I've said over and over again, the Grossi Posse is beyond amazing. The things they've done for me in the past, the things they're doing for me now. Amazing guy. Would love to get to know him better. Maybe dual stream one day, but, we got some growing to do. And then we'll talk about that. Maybe if we get a Packers, Seahawks. Maybe if we get a Packers-Seahawks NFC Championship game, maybe that'll be the day. But until then, I appreciate each and every one of you. It's amazing having y'all on the stream. I hope y'all are enjoying some Sunday night football. Yeah, just amazing community. Always love this community. I actually like a lot of my, and I know it sounds like I'm glazing right now, but we're at halftime. I'm gonna glaze a little bit. I've studied a many of Tom Grossi videos. But we got to do a little update on what was happening in the NFL today, ladies and gentlemen, starting off with the Miami Dolphins giving the Buffalo Bills absolute, say it with me, belt to ass. And Josh Allen, really, I feel bad for him. Nothing around him to help. You know what I'm talking about? The wide receiver core, not great. If James Cook can't, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, everyone in here right now. We love Tom Grossi. We love the raids he provides us. We love the community. Y'all are always supportive, and we love to see it. Josh Allen, seamlessly no help around him. If the run game can't get going, there's not a lot of good wide receiver help on that team. And the defense, I've been telling y'all week in and week out, is absolutely awful. They're going to continue to lose games like this. And for them to lose a game against the Miami Dolphins is absolutely sick work. Just want to throw that out there. What other upsets did we have today, chat? That's basketball also going on right now. Not an upset, but we knew my Seattle Seahawks were going to give absolute belt to the Arizona Cardinals. We absolutely own that organization, ladies and gentlemen. There's no question to be had there. The 49ers getting belt from the Rams. 49ers, such an upsetting fall off. We have probably the best division in football right now. As a Seattle Seahawks fan, not a 49ers fan. Dear Lord, don't get it twisted. The Ravens with a massive win, and we'll talk about this. The Ravens with a massive win over the Vikings. Wasn't looking great at first. They dug in. They went out there, and they got it done. Big win for the Ravens, especially if the Steelers lose this game tonight. The Ravens are going to be looking to be on top of that division. Ravens still favored to win the division, even though they were, 3 games down? In a 3-game win streak later and a few losses by the Steelers, and they're still looking to thrive in the AFC. The Patriots, one of our most improved teams going into this year. We said they were going to have, I believe, a 9-win record, and they're looking to push past even those expectations. Dominate. I won't say dominate. Go out there and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a battered and beat up team, but everyone was saying 49ers need a week off. Ravens going to be back in the playoff. We need the Ravens in the playoffs. We absolutely need that to happen. 49ers need a week off desperately. They got to go at, and I want to say Shanahan, probably the best coach in the league. Other than, Andy Reid, absolute dog. But what Shanahan can do, the way he can plug and play just anyone into any position. I'm talking quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, running back. You just plug them in and they go out there. Pass rusher, cornerback, safety. It feels like it'll be another Seahawks-Patriots Super Bowl. Hopefully we win this time. Bro, hey. Where my 12s fans at, baby? Where my 12 fans at, baby? Let me get the 12s in the chat. If you haven't hit that like, hit that follow button. Do thus so. My daughter's going down here going crazy, boys. Our young Seahawks fan right here. Our young Seahawks fan right here. Man, I love football. We have the Patriots go. If we can go out there and get it back in blood in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, I'll absolutely take it. The Saints beating the Panthers. The Panthers are such an odd team to me. They can go out here and beat the good teams, but can't. At least you don't have Pete Carroll. Brother. I cannot believe we threw that ball on the 1-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, 7 completions in this game. We have Justin Herbert, 13, 91 yards to 64. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers got to go out here and do something. But first, the defense is going to have to absolutely clutch the freak up. Defense is going to have to clutch up because the Chargers are coming out and getting the ball. And if they score a touchdown here, I can see the Chargers seamlessly running the clock out. Their defense is on point right now. We got the stats up here. We got the score up here. We have the second half kickoff taking place now. And the Chargers receive the ball at the 10-yard line. They take it out. Oh, one man. Okay. They get swallowed up at the 22. Solid field position for the LA Chargers. Decent field position, I will say thus so myself. Chargers looking to go out here. They're obviously going to keep trying to establish the... She's going crazy back there. Keep the run going. Get the pass game going. You got to get Ladd McConkey hot. And a guy who is a sleeper on this team, you get Ladd McConkey going. You get Keenan Allen going. You need to get Gadsden catching the ball. He has a few major drops, overthrows this overthrown balls in his direction. You got to get Gadsden on par with this team right now, because if you get him on par with this team, they will go absolutely insane. Are you talking, baby? Are you a talking girl? Oh, she was mad. Her little vibrating thing on her chair went off. That's hilarious. All right, boys. And we got an update on our sleeper. On our basketball. No. No, we barely lost. That is unfortunate. Another flag down, a tipped ball in the air. Do the Chargers have it? Oh no, Justin Herbert gets sacked. Something like that. A tip ball by Cameron Hayward. I guess Justin Herbert caught it, came down with it. Let's see what the offsides defense. Free play. It was a free play, boys. Let's see how many follows we got from the amazing Grossi Posse. Oh my God. We got like 30 follows, boys. I love y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. And we have Vidal getting a gain of 1, getting swallowed up. This Steelers D-line is doing amazing things this game, just limiting the run. Now, towards the end, of course, tired, battered, beat up towards the end of the half. Vidal was starting to have his way. 9 yards, 10 yards, 11 yards a carry. This Steelers defense is going to have to get a stop here because, like I said before, if the Chargers go out here and get a touchdown, maybe you allow a field goal. But if they go out here and get a touchdown, you are absolutely cooked. The Grossi Posse raid. We love to see it. I'm just going through the comments looking at all of it. God, that's amazing. Go Pack, go. And TJ Watt just mauling Pipkins on the edge. I mean, swatting his hands down and swatting the ball down from Jay Herbo, Justin Herbert. We have a 3rd and 8. Justin Herbert is in an empty backfield in the shotgun. You have 3 at the top of the screen, 2 down low. He takes the snap. He drops back. Gadsden looks like he's open. Gadsden with the ball. Oh, no, that's Keenan Allen with a gain of 7. 1st and 10 for the LA Chargers. Third and Allen. This is going to be interesting. Josh Allen hands the ball off to Vidal. 1st and 10. Gain of 0. We need Pittsburgh to do something, bro. We need Pittsburgh to do something so we can have a close game. All right, boys. 2nd and 10. Jay Herbo in the backfield with Vidal. We have big number 86 in motion to the top of the screen. Jay Herbo steps up in the pocket, throws to QJ, and it is dropped by Quentin Johnston on a massive play. We have a 3rd and 10 coming up. Is there a flag on the field? No, no flag on the field. I thought they said something about a flag. QJ dropping a massive 1st down ball right there. But I will say, great play by 42 of the Steelers defense, jarring it loose. The Chargers are averaging 5 yards a play to the Steelers 3.5. Justin Herbert takes the snap in the shotgun, drops back, steps up, avoiding the sack. Oh, and big 56 Highsmith of the Steelers defense brings down Justin Herbert on 3rd down, making the Chargers punt the ball away. This is exactly what the Steelers needed, were a big stop on defense, allowing no points, getting the ball back in the hands of Aaron Rodgers to see if the Steelers can get the offense going and potentially put some points up on this board and cut the lead of this game. Dear Lord, how big is the Chargers punter? He looks tall as hell. Oh my God, did he not just touch him? Keyshawn Williams has to double clutch the punt. I thought the Chargers player touched him. 11:44 left on the clock. Obviously, a lot of time left for Aaron Rodgers to go down here and get it done. Also, a lot of time for the Chargers to take a massive lead in this game. But the Steelers on defense are a force, getting the ball back in the hands of Aaron Rodgers, who hopefully can get the ball to DK, can get the ball. You know what I'm so surprised about? Why did the Steelers not make, you know who would have done amazing on the Steelers? And I'm glad he's over there in Jacksonville now. The Steelers not making a jump for, who did the Jags trade for? Who was it the Jags traded for at the deadline? Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers would have been a major addition to the Steelers room. Who really, your wide receiver too is what? Calvin Austin? I do got a signed Calvin Austin card over here next to me right now. I do kind of need him to have a Hall of Fame year. Just start going brazy. That would be amazing. Again, shout out the Grassi Posse. 30 big subs on the YouTube. We love to see it. We are on commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. The Steelers are getting the ball back in the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Well, not really the beginning. They did just hold the Chargers to a 3-and-out. Chargers having to punt it away. Can Aaron Warren and the boys get the ball moving? We have a 12-3 game. Lad McConkey seamlessly busting this game open at the half with a massive touchdown for the LA Chargers. In the run game, I mean, this is going to be a game that is determined by the run. Who's going to get the run going and who's going to keep the run hot? Jaylen Warren really hasn't been able to get it going consistently, but Vidal, who is, by the way, like wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 of the Chargers, missing Najee Harris, torn Achilles out for the rest of the year. Hampton on IR, really not trying to rush him back as he is their rookie wide receiver. But when you get Hampton back, that combination of Hampton and Vidal is going to be ridiculous. I feel like this actually, honestly, needed to happen. Not saying injuries need to happen, but I think this is a big insight for the LA Chargers. You can have Vidal going. You can have Hampton going. You get Lad McConkey and the boys going, and there's still life with this LA Chargers offense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Rodgers under the center. He pitches the ball to Warren. Again, we talked about how Warren is. Oh, and Warren with a massive hurdle for a gain of 12. This man, Warren, just took a man solo. When I tell you, this could turn the tides of this Steelers game. They needed to get something going. They needed a spark on the offense, and Jaylen Warren hurdling number 20 of the LA Chargers could have been that spark. And I said before, Warren has to be the centerpiece of this offense. You got to get the run going. You have to establish the run and get it going consistently. Change the stats, Unk. I am at the next timeout or next whatever. We'll see if the Steelers score here, then we'll change the stats up. He does have 104. We'll change it up real quick. We'll change it up. Thank you. Ooh, Tart is down. Probably just a cramp. Looking like it's just a cramp. That would be such a bad loss for them. Warren's undershirt completely ripped off his body. Tearaway jerseys used to be a thing? I've never heard of that. Tearaway jerseys would be insane, chat. I guess they used to have those, I guess, back before our time. Oh, that Warren hurdle was disgusting. That's like something you see in Madden. Perfectly over him. Over here talking her talk. And Warren takes the ball again. Little gain of 3. Oh, and he's still going. Whistle is blown. Oh, there's about to be a fight. Please. Please be a fight. Chad, if you're just now joining us, make sure you hit that like, hit that follow button for daily sports content. I think tomorrow we're doing our week 3 NBA power rankings. Week 3 NBA power rankings tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Why does Warren look like Russell Wilson? Can we talk about that? Jaylen Warren looks like a clone of Russell Wilson. 3 seconds left on the clock. Steelers have to get this ball off. 2 seconds, 0 seconds. Do they take a timeout? Did they take a timeout? Flag is down. Timeout. Timeout from the Steelers. Ooh, timeout in the third quarter? Tart getting his ankle wrapped up. Steelers at 5-3. Chargers win here would be huge for them. Steelers win here would be huge. Seahawks definitely needed another wide receiver at the deadline. That Seahawks trade was massive. I love that we got Shaheed. Ooh, Aaron Rodgers sacked behind the line on 3rd and 2, and the Chargers defense clamps up. Big stop for the LA Chargers, whose defense is firing on all cylinders. This Steelers O-line is looking awful. Yes, 645. I'm so happy we made a trade for someone. I'm just so happy we made a trade. Like, we're actually believing in this team. Now, what worries me is, dear Lord, Sam Darnold can throw some of the craziest turnovers I've ever seen. Like, we just threw a ball off someone's helmet today. Our 2 losses are from insane turnovers. Like, it makes me worried. There is a flag on the play, on the kick return to the Chargers. Connor Hayward talking his talk. Oh my Lord. I hate players. Oh my God, blocking the back on the receiving team. I thought it was going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Dear Lord. I hate players that will get, I mean, I get getting hyped for making a play. I get getting this and that, like celebrating, like one, celebrating a touchdown when you're down 42-25 is insane. 2, getting a tackle on special teams and jumping up and getting in the guy's face, seamlessly giving the other team more yards when you're getting thrashed on offense, also sick work. But it's football. We love it. We love to watch it. We love the emotions. We have a 12-3 ball game. Justin Herbert quite literally, oh, I got to change his touchdowns. Completely outplaying Aaron Rodgers right now. Oh, the baby trying to go not. Are you sleepy? I think someone wants to lay down. I said Steelers, but oh, my bad. I don't know why I thought that said Hawks. No, Steelers definitely needed another wide. Oh. I don't know why I read Hawks on that. I think I'm just locked in. Yeah, Steelers needed a wide receiver bad. Like I said, Jacoby Myers would have been such a massive pickup. What do we think? Would Jacoby Myers have been a massive pickup? You ready to watch some football, girl? Let's not. This game low key no, this game high key high key. I mean, but it's a good defensive game. Aaron Rodgers is just playing terrible. I mean, Chargers kind of getting it together. Chargers kind of bringing it together. Offense is humming a little bit. Defense is really humming. If they could get this offense going, they're going to bust it open. They're going to bust it wide open. All right, we have the LA Chargers back on the field on offense. Look like they're going to run the ball here with Vidal. They got a fullback back there and a running back. They have a tight end in motion. They have extra blocking men on the line. Oh, they faked the handoff to Vidal. It is a wide open catch from Ladd McConkey up the middle of the field down to the 40-yard line. Jay Herbo is moving that rock, ladies and gentlemen. We are probably not hitting our parlay. Let's see what the parlay was. Ooh, and Vidal with another massive 12-yard chunk. Calvin is underrated. I wouldn't say he's underrated. I mean, he's not really that great, right? I mean, he's okay. DK's, they're just two boomer bust guys. DK's, I mean, I'm happy we traded DK. I said before the season trade DK. Yeah, I need Aaron Rodgers 2 touchdowns, Gadsden a touchdown, DK a touchdown, and Ladd over 100 yards. He's at 50. Joey Porter Jr. is down. This would be a massive loss for the Steelers defense. I cannot believe I lost my basketball game this week, bro. But I will say my LA Lakers are humming. Joey Porter throwing his helmet as he goes to the sideline. There's no way I'm picking up another grown man's helmet that throws it, right? Do they have guys that just keep up with their helmets? Brother threw his helmet and didn't pick it back up. We have Jay Herbo at the 50-yard line, taking the snap, handing it to Vidal, who again, another 8-yard chunk. They are decimating the Steelers defense at this point. You like the Lakers and Seahawks? I like the Lakers, Seahawks. Actually, I like LeBron. But when LeBron retires, I'll probably stay with the Lakers just because I like Luka. I like the Lakers, Seahawks, Texas Rangers. I'll say Dallas Stars. I don't watch a lot of hockey. I'm trying to get more into hockey. Oh, and a massive tackle for loss on 2nd and 2 from from Herbig of the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. I also do enjoy me some Jinxie. I do miss Jinxie when he would play CS:GO though. I don't like this new mobile game Jinxie. You know what I mean? We have 3rd and 4, Vidal and Herbo in the backfield. The Chargers are mugging the line, 6 seconds on the clock. Jay Herbo drops back. The Chargers send a blitz, and the ball is batted down. Incomplete. Another massive save from the Steelers defense. Cam Hayward is just timeless. Timeless. Ooh, we got Cameron Dicker coming out for the field goal. Can he hit it? It's about a 50, 60 yard or something like that. Ball is down, up, and good. Dicker, the kicker, 59-yard field goal, bringing the score 15-3. Now, the Steelers have to go out here and have to get a touchdown on this drive to spark something. Something has to go right for the Pittsburgh Steelers when this game is over. Oh my lord. What a crazy commercial. All right, what are hopefully, dear Lord, have mercy, please God, let tomorrow's game be better. What are our official predictions for tomorrow's game, boys? I'm rocking. I feel like I picked the Eagles to win. I just really, really want Green Bay to win. I really, really want Green Bay to win. What are we thinking, Sigma? Anyone else in here right now? What are we thinking? Are we rocking with the Green Bay Packers? Are we rocking with the reigning, defending Philadelphia Eagles? What? Who do you think's going to win? The Green Bay Packers or the Philadelphia Eagles? Dancing, baby? Okay, we're drooling everywhere. We're drooling everywhere. She's enjoying some football right now. I need to get a more comfortable chair, chat. Steelers needed a vet wide receiver. Rodgers needs a possession guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they would have got Jacoby Myers, it would have been insane. And Dicker, the kicker, if y'all were stepped away, bangs a 59-yard field goal to send the game 15-3. They also tried to acquire Waddle in... Ooh. No, it wasn't the Steelers. It was the Bills that tried to acquire Waddle. My bad. Flip a coin. Go, Pack, go. I'm rocking with the Pack. Like, my mind tells me that something about they did just get beat by the Panthers are just different, bro. It's different losing to the Panthers because they're like a good team, but they're not like a good team, you know? And it's any given Sunday, chat. I mean, anyone can lose to anyone. Khalil Mack just out here being timeless, though, taking on double team blocks, taking on a block on the tackle, moving over to the guard, running past the guard, getting chipped by the running back. Like, just timeless. This Chargers D-line is insane. Khalil Mack seamlessly setting the tone on that safety at the beginning of the game. Let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. We have Aaron Rodgers under center. We have Washington in motion. It's a fake handoff to Warren. Aaron Rodgers is pressured. He puts it in the dirt. I mean, this Steelers O-line has no answers. And you can see how frustrated Aaron Rodgers is getting. They've averaged 25 points through 9 weeks, and tonight they have 3 and cut their yards in half. 288 yards a game. Tonight they have 104. The Chargers defense just playing pick-me-up football right now. Like, they are picking the offense up of the Chargers and carrying them to this victory. 4 seconds left on the clock for Aaron Rodgers. 2-1. He takes the snap. He drops back. He hands it off to Warren. Warren barely making it back to line. He spins, and he is swallowed up by a pack of Chargers. Tyler Lockett would get 8 for 80 every game on Steelers. Nah, for real. Tyler Lockett a dog, too. Where's Tyler Lockett at now, chat? Raiders, right? Timeless. Timeless. Love him. Love me some Tyler Lockett. Wish he would have never left, but we had to move on. Our squad is nasty now, boys. The Seahawks are nasty. The Chargers take a timeout, seamlessly evening that timeout Pittsburgh took earlier in the game. Both teams burn a timeout in the third quarter. 5 minutes left in the third. Rick Minter, Chargers senior defensive analyst, Mike Tomlin, head coach, used to coach together back in the day at Cincinnati. I'm assuming that's what I just saw. After time in the blue tent, Chargers, Gadsden is headed to the locker room. I'm assuming concussion, chat. I'm assuming concussion. We have Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun dropping back. He is pressured. He throws the ball downfield over. I mean, in triple, quadruple coverage potentially. Wanted a flag, no flag given. DK Metcalf just completely covered up. I'm assuming Aaron was throwing that because he thought he was going to get a pass interference. Let's see what the breakdown is. You got a number 24 and a safety over the top on the help. 24. Oh. Derwin James with contact outside of 5 yards on DK Metcalf. I could see where a flag could be thrown. Fair catch by the Chargers on the punt. 3:15 game, third quarter, 5 minutes remaining. The Chargers is not looking like the normal. And you know what? I don't even want to say the Chargers aren't looking good, or not the Steelers. I don't even want to say the Steelers aren't looking good. The Chargers are looking very good on defense. I will say the Chargers are looking very good on defense. The offense a little skeptical. The good thing they've got going right now is Vidal is gashing the Steelers defense on the run. If they can get the offense, if they can get the pass going, you got to get Keenan Allen going, or you got to get McConkey going. You got to get QJ downfield. They just lost a massive target in their tight end who just headed to the locker room after leaving the blue tent. I don't know how many more losses the Chargers can take on offense before the year's chopped. I don't know how many more until the year's chopped, boys. Again, I want to take a moment to shout out the Grossi Posse coming in here and being absolutely amazing. Just looking through these comments, y'all are amazing. Oh, I gotta adjust, boys. Oh, there we go. Holding the baby is let's see if she'll let me put her down. She's locked in. I mean, he did set a good charge. They said that no flag call on for DK is a pretty good 50-50 play. And then we have Vidal with another 6 or 7 yard run. Gadsden questionable with a knee injury. Oh, it doesn't look bad, chat, but like it was bad. Like it's probably not torn, but it looked bad. I mean, just straight knee to knee, kneecap to kneecap. Oh my God. Another handoff to Vidal, who cuts it back upfield and is tackled by Kyle Duggar. Jalen Ramsey playing back at the safety. Kyle Duggar rolling down. You would think you would well, I mean, I guess, yeah. Oh, Justin Herbert gets out of the pocket, finds an open field. The 50, the 40, he slides down. Massive gain and massive first down for the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert getting out there, getting the feet going, and getting the big first down for the LA Chargers. That's a massive play right there. This Steelers defense has got to be gassed. They've been on this field for so long. Vidal with another play up the middle, gain of 4. Ooh, flag down, could be holding. Nah, she not letting me put her down, boys. Oh, my big baby. My big old baby. All right, girl, we're going to commentate this together. We have Justin Herbert under center at the 55-yard line. He fakes the handoff Vidal. He throws a screen. It's a big number 45 is rumbling and tumbling down to the 50. 42, my bad. James Pierre had to go and get the tackle. How many teams have run a fullback screen this year? Can we stat check that? How many fullback screens have there been? Actually, you know what? I think the 49ers ran one today. I think the 49ers ran a fullback screen today. We have Jay Herbo, 2nd and 13. In the shotgun, Vidal in the backfield, 2 receivers up top, tapes the snap, looks for Ladd McConkey, steps up and gets dragged down by the collar. No flag. Ooh. Yeah, it's not a horse collar, ladies and gentlemen. He pulled him down from the front of the pads, not the back. Just a quarterback complaining for a flag per usual. What's new? Jalen Ramsey starting to want to get in the action, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a blitz. Oh, and we got... Who is that? 4th and 1? Big 4th and 1 play incoming, chat. Big 4th and 1 play incoming. Chargers went quick on 3rd down. Oh, and they're sending out Dicker the kicker to get 3 more. Sending out Dicker the kicker to get 3 more, ladies and gentlemen. Another 50-plus yard field goal incoming. 55, hitting from 55 and 59 could be big. 59, 55-yarder ball down, up, and good. Oh, no! Off the upright. No good. The Steelers get the ball at the 50. That could be a massive break for this team if they can, again, go down here and put some points on the board. You got to get it. I know I've said this the last 3 drives. Got to get a touchdown at this point. You got to get a touchdown. You're getting the ball on your side of the field. Go get it done. Ooh. I need Aaron Rodgers to throw a touchdown right now for fantasy football, boys. I mean right now. Or I need Luke Musgrave to have an absolute amazing game tomorrow. Whatever works. We could be getting a pretty crazy game going into this 4th quarter. I'm just letting y'all know right now. A 10-18 game going in the fourth could be. I mean, it's not 10-18 yet, but I'm assuming the Chargers aren't going to score. They're going to go down there and get another field goal. But for fantasy football purposes, I need Aaron Rodgers to nut up and go get him a touchdown. Might got to start getting frisky in the pocket. We might need to see vintage Aaron Rodgers right here. That's what might need to happen. And I am tired of commercials, boys. Did y'all know you can get a Hyundai with 0% down right now? If you didn't know, now you know. Was this ball tipped? Ooh. All right, boys, we got Aaron Rodgers and the boys walking back out almost on the Chargers side of the field. Aaron Rodgers is under center. Look like it's going to potentially be a handoff to Warren. It is a pitch, and Warren has open field. One man to beat. Gets tackled. Gain of 12. Jaylen Warren has had an immaculate third quarter for the Steelers team. They just need to get the ball going. It looked like Warren could have broke something crazy there if he had that. He just had one man to beat. Aaron Rodgers finds his tight end for a gain of 9. Pat Freiermuth, let him know. Let him know, crowd. Aaron Rodgers, like I said, never out of it. Getting the offense rolling right here. Did they say the Chargers defense has gone 8 quarters without allowing a touchdown? Who did they play last week? Nah, they couldn't have said that. Hold on. Who did they play last week? By the way, another commercial. Like, oh, Lord. I just want to see their schedule, bro. There we go. Oh, they played the Titans last week. Oh, it's believable now. It's believable. Chargers about to be on a win streak. Chargers win streak starts tonight, boys, or does Aaron Rodgers have an immaculate comeback? Little Smirnoff ad. Jets fans saying we could win it all. Okay. All right, boys. We are headed into the fourth quarter of this football game. Aaron Rodgers handing it off to Warren again. Warren, gain of 3. She's trying to go to sleep, I promise. Silly girl. Ooh, we have Aaron Rodgers faking a handoff to Warren, throwing it to Warren. Warren has space. In a massive game, the Pittsburgh Steelers are down to the 13-yard line. The terrible towels are getting active in LA, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, getting past Derwin James. Y'all hear her talking? Oh, now she's crying. She's fighting her sleep. Oh, Warren up the middle, gain of 5. The Steelers are fighting off the back of Tyler Warren. No, I keep saying Tyler Warren. Off of Warren right now. All right, Steelers down to the 10-yard line. We have a 2nd and 6. We have Warren in the backfield. We have Aaron Rodgers under center. 15 in motion. Oh, it's a blown-up screenplay. He dirts it. 3rd and 6. You locked in, girl? You locked in? Yeah. Yeah. She's locked in, boys. We have a 3rd and 6. 3 seconds left on the clock. Aaron Rodgers has to snap the ball. The ball is out. He is in the shotgun. He's pressured. He steps up and he overthrows DK Metcalf. That is a 3 and out for the Pittsburgh Steelers, getting down to the 10-yard line and leaving with potentially only 3 points on the board. But wait, there's more. The Aaron Rodgers-led offense is staying on the field. Aaron Rodgers just completely overthrowing DK Metcalf on a wide open route. We have a 4th and 6, and we know Aaron Rodgers, one of the best in the league. One of the best in the league when it comes to drawing people off sides. He takes the snap. He drops back. He throws a fade ball to DK Metcalf. No. DK Metcalf in the seatbelt. Ladies and gentlemen, and the Steelers turn the ball over on downs. Perfect defense. Perfect defense from number 20. And you can read Aaron Rodgers' lips. For some reason, he said fucking stupid fuck. Maybe talking about himself. Can't be talking about DK. Can't be talking about the O-line. Not talking about the can't be talking about the refs. There was no foul there. Defense played it all the way through.
Trying to make like a channel that blows up. So we're gonna be posting. We're gonna try to post like 2 videos a week, and yeah. So please go like and follow.
You're just not going to take your little nap, are you? You going to say hi? You going to say hi to everyone? We're locked in, huh? All right, we got to talk about what do you think about Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers going for it on 4th down when they could have kicked the field goal and got some points on the board? Obviously, they needed the touchdown, but still 14 minutes left in the 4th quarter, a lot of time left on the board, 2 timeouts, 2-minute warning. Your defense has been getting you the ball back. What do you think about the Steelers not kicking a field goal there? Tell everyone what you think. All right. 12 minutes, 41 seconds. The Chargers have the ball at the 10. Steelers defense looking to get a turnover here yet again. They need a turnover. They need a pick. They need something. QJ stiff arming a grown man into the dirt, gaining 15 yards on the play. Chargers looking to keep the ball on the ground. Vidal with a 4-yard gain on the play. I mean, the Chargers offense does not look amazing. That being said, they're moving the ball when they need to move the ball. They're moving the ball at the pace they need to move the ball. They're going to try to run the clock down here as much as they can. The Steelers desperately needed a touchdown there. The Steelers defense is going to have to get a takeaway at some point. They're going to have to get an interception. They're going to have to get a fumble. They're going to have to win on defense one more time because this Pittsburgh offense just cannot do them justice. They have given them the ball back several times in good positions, and the Steelers offense just cannot get it done. We have Justin Herbert dropping back, scanning the field, rolling out to the right, man in his face. He lets the ball go out of bounds in front of Keenan Allen. 3rd and 6. Steelers defense one more down, and they'll potentially get the offense the ball back yet again. Aaron Rodgers has 9 completions for 91 yards. Nine completions for 91 yards as an NFL quarterback. We have Keenan Allen today, 4 targets, 1 reception, 12 yards, looking to break the all-time receptions record for the LA Chargers. We have Justin Herbert dropping back, looking for Keenan Allen. The ball is tipped. He gets it to Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey in space. One man to beat. He's burning Jalen Ramsey. He makes Jalen Ramsey miss. He steps back. Jalen Ramsey and Ladd McConkey down to the 10-yard line. 58-yard gain for Ladd McConkey. And that puts Ladd McConkey over our 100-yard mark on the day. $107 for a man named Ladd. Seamlessly, Chargers about to go down here and get the dagger touchdown. They hand the ball to Vidal, who cuts it to the outside. You have one man to beat down to the 3-yard line. You can only assume Vidal is getting in the end zone right here after all the work he's put in for this team. 10 minutes left on a running clock. And here we go. The Pittsburgh or the LA Chargers lining up at the 2-yard line. At the 3-yard line, my bad. They take the snap. They hand it to Vidal. Vidal forcing it in the end zone. We have an LA Chargers touchdown on the board. We have a 22-3 game. The Chargers seamlessly putting away the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers just terrible ball on the offensive side tonight. The defense really, they gave up 22 points. They've done all they can do. They've done all they can do. They've got multiple not takeaways. They've made the Chargers punt multiple times. They've turned the ball over. Like, there's just nothing more this Steelers defense can do. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers offense is absolute bottom of the barrel terrible. And I will say again and yet again and yet again and yet again, I am beyond happy we got rid of DeKalen Metcalf. Right. Let him know. You're happy? You didn't want DK Metcalf anymore either? Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, where are you going, girl? Where are you going? The baby. She called this game. I'm going to be real with y'all. Oh, do not hit your head on the desk, please. Thank you. We got 9 minutes left in this game. They need to hurry up and end it. Steelers not coming. I do need an Aaron Rodgers touchdown for fantasy purposes. Can we get an Aaron Rodgers touchdown for fantasy purposes, ladies and gentlemen? That Lad McConkey gain of 50 was big for my other league, though. We'll take that. Trying to stay alive over there. What if they just don't roll Aaron Rodgers back out? I would be beyond sick, boys. Beyond sick. Ooh, next Sunday night, Lions and Eagles. I'm going to be an Eagles fan next week. Going to be an Eagles fan next week, boys. All right, we have the Steelers taking out of the end zone, number 14. Oh, he is hit. He gets it up the middle. One man. He gets tackled. I mean, the punter kind of throws him off balance. He doesn't touch him, but Gainwell had to kind of make a move and just couldn't get that move made. Oh. I put her down. I thought she was about to absolutely explode. All right, Aaron Rodgers back there. He steps back, takes the ball in the shotgun, gets it to DK Metcalf, who has a gain of 4. They're moving quick. I mean, they're trying to get down there and get a touchdown. They know there's still potential to win this game. You get a touchdown here, your defense gets a stop, and then you get into the 2-minute mark, and it gets kind of, are you going to have to kick the onside, or you're going to have to use your time? When are you going to use your timeouts? There's a lot of stuff that's about to go on for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but you have to get a touchdown right here. I know I've said that over and over again. Oh, and we have a penalty flag out on the outside for the Pittsburgh Steelers, potentially pass interference. Holding on the defense. Holding on Hart. And DK Metcalf, they're just getting hands on DK Metcalf on every play. Aaron Rodgers drops back. He looks for number 19. And Aaron Rodgers throws another interception, and it could be costly. Could go for 6. 26 steps out. A tipped pick for Aaron Rodgers. She made it a long time, boys. She made it a long time. Oh. Yeah. Oh, come here. Come here. We got a screaming baby, so she's locked in. This game's seamlessly over, though. I mean, yeah, we're about to go eat. We got 6 minutes left in an absolute blowout. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers just cannot catch a break. Just the muffed punt, giving the Chargers the ball on the 20-yard line. If I'm Justin Herbert, I'm throwing a go-ahead tud right here. Oh, they hand it to Vidal. Here, baby. Yeah. Oh. All right, boys. We are going to. There's 5 minutes left. This game is over. I have a hungry infant. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all know how it is. We will be back tomorrow. For who? Can you say Eagles and Packers? I hope y'all have an absolute amazing night. I'm going to go feed this baby. I'm going to eat.